Hello guys! Here, from the Press and Communication Office, we have decided to unlock some memories for you about the more or less traumatizing last year that we spent together. Let's go! After the ceremony of the last General States, the first appointment was the Bright Night.
Venite con me.
The event organized by the Public Engagement Office, which involves all the souls of the school. Like every year, we welcomed new students with a special welcome week, with chats, songs, and organized events. This year, we had an increase in the number of students, 6 more thanks to the private funding. Then, we have the job fair. With its 2 editions, involved 77 companies and 1,000 participants. Then the Star Cup Toscana, held at the school, and then new appointments. Luca Valcarenghi, Vice Rector of Digitalization, and Lino Cinquini, new Director of the Management Institute, and Fabrizio Cesare Filippo Di Pasquale, full Professor of Telecommunications, has been elected as the new Director of the Institute of Mechanical Intelligence. The PhD Welcome Day took place on the 23rd October with PhD students coming from all over the world. And just as many students were arriving at Sant'Anna, a delegation of students left for Ethiopia as part of the Africa Connect project, a journey that was told in a beautiful video shown during the inauguration of the academic year on December 7, and that, if you miss it, you can catch up on YouTube. Alt! By the way, do you interact with the contents on social media of Sant'Anna? We need you, so we can become more and more viral. So follow us on social media and also follow our new Instagram page. On November 6th, we had the Dosu Festival for the retirement of the professor who became Professor Emeritus and to whom we dedicate now an applause. Applause! November 10th, Sant'Anna School wins the drawing contest, and then a beautiful and touching moment. On November 22nd, the school stopped to shout no to patriarchy and no to gender violence, precisely in the days in which it was now clear that Giulia Cecchettin had been killed by her boyfriend, but more than everything, by this culture.
Non tenere prigioniera mia sorella, non rinchiudere le mie cugine, non negare nulla alle tue nipoti. Non è colpa loro, mamma. Non era neanche mia.
On November 25, an important moment for promoting the culture of inclusion, the Sit and Play With Us event, demonstration day of the Paralympic discipline of sitting volleyball, with the vice captain of the Italian national team, Eva Ceccatelli, an employee of Sant'Anna, who among the other competed in the Paris Paralympic this year. On December 5th, Professor Stefanini was named director of the Biorobotic Institute. On December 7th, the opening of the new academic year took place at Teatro Verdi, including moments of dissemination, music, and entertainment. On December 18th, Christian Cipriani begins his new role as a dean of the Experimental Sciences class, and then, like every year, a moment of best wishes for the arrival of Christmas.
Buon anno!
In January, life at school starts again, and the orientation days for high school students return, as well as the video Fantastic Researchers and Where to Find Them, produced by the Public Engagement Office. In the first month of the year, Andrea Roventini becomes director of the Institute of Economics. The month of February sees the arrival of the Diploma Award ceremony for students and PhD. On the 22nd, the opening of the immigration desk in the Nencetti room of the Scuola Sant'Anna, a desk for all students from University of Pisa, Scuola Normale Superiore, and Scuola Superiore Sant'Anna. And immediately afterwards, an important stance was taken by the Scuola Sant'Anna, which together with Scuola Normale said a firm no to the beatings and the repression of the freedom to protest peacefully. In March, relations between industrial unions and Sant'Anna was consolidated. with a framework agreement being stipulated for collaborative activities between the parties. Also in March, a very valuable meeting with the seminar with Dr. Biagio Mazzotta, General Accountant of the State. A lot of things in May. Always Memo starts again, and this year involved 360 students in its third editions. But the good news is that from year to year, applications are increasing. This year we had 100 more applications than the last one. Among them, students from the project STEM, Girls Game. They have visited the school laboratories, experiencing the research that we hope they will undertake in their future. In May, we had the Robotic Festival, as well as another important seminar with Dr. Stefano Paleari, advisor to the Minister of University and Research. But the real highlights, what is a truly important event for the entire school and all its components, are the laying of the foundation stone of the Scientific Center of San Giuliano Terme and the opening of the Pilo Boil Palace.
Via!
And since these spaces are also dedicated above all to research, let's talk about it for a moment. The cutting-edge research of the school has been enriched by 3 new ERC projects. Dante by Giovanni Stabile for a new paradigm that predict the microclimate in a urban context, and Epic by Fabian Gerd Mather on how the electrical charge produced by leaves of plants can be used to power artificial devices, and then iBot by Veronica Iacovacci for the development of micro-robots capable of navigating and implanting themselves in a non-invasive and controlled way in the human body, which will start in 2025. And now let's return to our hot summer. In June, Pietro Tonutti becomes director of the Institute of Plant Production, Matteo Dell'Acqua of the Institute of Plant Science. Sant'Anna Science Cafe has restarted under the direction of Professor Deborah Angeloni and the Public Engagement Office, and then the University School of Orientation. In July, Sant'Anna launches a new joint master's degree course with the University of Pisa in Nursing and Midwifery Sciences. After that, Memo again, the admission competition with Pisa welcomes talent, the presentation of the new seasonal school catalog, gem of the last month, the great success of the annual EPIP European Policy for Intellectual Properties Association Conference, organized by the Scuola Sant'Anna in collaboration with the University of Pisa from 11th till 13th September. And now, we must also prepare for big changes. Who will be the next rector?
Ha il cappello e gli occhi blu, se risponde di sì, vince a indovina chi.
While we think about it, in the meantime, write down this important date and event. December 14th, in Teatro Verdi, we are going to celebrate a special inauguration of the academic year. We can't wait to spend another beautiful year together. Bye!